Well, we're actually in the middle of a bit of a heat wave here in the Philippines right now. And despite that, I figured I'd get outside and do something a little bit different. So, got some news to share with you. As if you've kind of been paying attention to what's been going on with YouTube, they've enacted a change in the algorithm to try and get rid of a lot of the just sort of meaningless, what they call AI slop type of videos, which is a good thing. It costs money, and advertisers don't want to be on silly, stupid stuff that, AI can crank out 10 videos a day on. So I get that. However, this change, there's no way a human can handle all this workload with all the videos being produced on an hourly basis and all the ones in existence already. So they kind of set loose the Kraken, so to speak, and had the algorithm look for anything that it thought fit its parameters. And as has happened in the past, it's taking a whole lot of casualties with it. People that did not violate the guidelines or whatever. Well, this has happened to a lot of channels. In fact, even one or two other Philippines channels. And I got caught in the dragnet about a week ago, maybe 10 days ago. They sent me a message and basically said, in a very vague way, again, they're not very specific, that, okay, you're not monetized anymore on your channel, and you got two choices. So I'll share this with you for a couple of reasons, because I know not all of you are YouTube vloggers. Number one, a lot of people get the idea, oh, I'll move to the Philippines and I'll start a YouTube channel. As I've said in the past, it's very rare that you're going to get monetized, and it's very rare that you're going to get enough viewership with all the other channels that are out there. So don't count on it for income. Second reason I want to share this is because even if you do get monetized, and it's not maybe paying all the bills, but it's a little something you count on, it can disappear just like that. I went out to the grocery store, came back 2 hours later and found out I was demonetized, just like that. Now, another thing is, you're not going to be, you can't just make a phone call and talk to them about it. It's kind of like, you're dealing with the entire Google corporation who owns YouTube. They just don't have the manpower to let you press 0 and connect to a human being. It's not going to happen. Now, if you do get demonetized, here's what that means. Getting demonetized, you still can have your channel, they're just not going to pay you for it. They will still run ads on it, but they're going to keep 100% of the money for themselves. Ordinarily, you get, as a content creator, you get like 60%. And that's kind of on a trust us basis. They don't actually give you like the transparent details. Here's how many ads you got, here's your 60%. It's like, here's your money, trust us, you got 60%. So that's the arrangement. Now, a step beyond getting demonetized, but you still have your channel, is getting terminated. And that's where they just nuke your entire channel. It doesn't even exist. Anybody that had it bookmarked, they go there and they see the purple monkey, this channel doesn't exist on YouTube anymore. So I guess the good news in my case, I only got demonetized. Now, the options you have, they give you two options to respond. And again, this is all done just through filling out forms and whatnot. The first option is they tell you you can make an appeal right away and not make any changes to your channel, and send them a video. They give you a form, and you send them a video and you plead your case. Now, the chances of a human actually seeing your video are pretty small. An algorithm, well, again, the algorithm that handles a lot of this stuff is going to turn your voice into text, analyze the text, and make a decision, and supposedly review your channel. Maybe they made a mistake. it's been hit and miss with the other content creators that I've looked at on YouTube. It's almost 50-50. That's your chances. 50% got their channel reinstated, you know, and YouTube just kind of said, okay, well, we made a mistake. Okay, you got your monetization back. The other 50%, here's the tricky part. If you appeal right away and you get denied, that's it. You're done forever. Channel is not going to make money. And you can check with ChatGPT or something and find out, because that helped me a lot to dig through their community guidelines and all that. I've been kind of researching all this all week. Whether or not you can start a new channel is dubious. So there's no guarantee, basically. AI could not say, yes, you can monetize another channel, or no, you absolutely could not. But the one that you started with, the one that got demonetized, it's done. It's over. That brand is gone. All those videos are now can't be re-uploaded to another channel. You're done. There's no more appeal after that one appeal. So what's option 2? Option 2 is you wait 3 months, and you're not monetized during that 3 months. And I'm still waiting to see whether I'll get paid for what I already earned. We'll find out about that. But option 2 is you have to wait 3 months, and then you can reapply. So you're not appealing their decision. You are going to reapply for monetization. Now, during that 3 months, you're supposed to go through your channel and, using the vague reasons, which are not very specific at all, you got to, on your own, figure out, why did it get flagged? Why did your channel get flagged? And the only recommendation they give is use the 3 months to delete content from your channel. So, you know, you can, like for instance, what I've been doing here lately, I have been deleting, for instance, all the shorts that I uploaded from my original material, my long form videos. I deleted roughly about 3,400 or so. You can only delete 50 at a time, so this took me days to you can't just select all of them and delete them. It doesn't. They won't do that. So I had to spend hours and hours and hours, 50 at a time, deleting the shorts that I had uploaded. So now those are cleaned out of my channel. The only shorts I have are ones that I shot myself, walking around town, not excerpts from long-term videos, which has never been a problem. For 13 years, they've never had a problem with that. Now they do, apparently, I think, maybe. Again, their reasons were very vague. So I went ahead, just on the safe side, deleted all those. Then I went and, again, I have about nearly 4,000 videos. Again, I've been doing this for 13 years. And I just deleted every video that might show, here's the weird thing, they don't want to see repetition or uniformity. They don't want your titles to sound the same, which for me is not a problem. They don't want your thumbnails to look similar, which people spend a lot of time, trying things out, and they finally get a format for a good thumbnail format. But if you keep using it, that's one of the reasons that is discussed, might be why the algorithm is going to think, well, you're just having an AI crank out these thumbnails for you, over and over and over to create, again, 10, 20 videos a day. So I went through and I changed a lot of remaining thumbnails, got rid of literally like 7 million views worth of videos. They're gone now. Deleted them, all to appease the algorithm. And hopefully when I reapply, which will be right about mid-July, hopefully they will look at it all after I've deleted the thumbnails and I've deleted the shorts, and I've deleted any videos that I even thought might somehow offend their guidelines, which I really can't imagine what that is. And again, another Philippines channel was recently demonetized, and he's just kind of very you know, your general Philippines stuff. You know, just talking about the budget and the weather and places to go. In his case, it was even more mysterious. Why did he get demonetized? I can't remember the name of the channel. Maybe one of you guys can remember which one it was. Or I can put it in the comments later. I was talking about it with Old Dog and Geo and stuff. And so the reasons are very mysterious. So you have to do the detective work yourself. Hope that you made all the right changes. But if they turn down your application, say in 3 months, from what I understand, you can reapply 3 months again after that. So at least you're still in the running. So it becomes a gamble. Option A, right away appeal, and right away maybe get your channel back. But if you don't, you lose the whole thing forever. Option B, you guaranteed go at least 3 months demonetized. You clean it up based on very vague, again, reasons. You don't really know what you're deleting. Some people even said just delete everything other than the last 6 months worth of videos. Maybe that'll work, maybe not. You know, who knows? So anyways, nonetheless, I'm going to continue to do the channel. And all I can do is wait until July to see if my reapplication gets approved or not. And if not, I'll have to see whether I can start a different type of channel. Again, I don't even know if I'll have that option or not. If I can start another channel and I don't get this one remonetized, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But for now, the plan is I'm just cleaning up the channel, making new content. I'll apply in July, and then we'll see what happens. You know, so that's kind of the state of things right now. Again, it is like hotter than it looks right now here. They actually gave out a little meme saying, you know, seniors and babies need to stay indoors. Yeah, now I just went over to immigration. Some of you may recognize the background here. The immigration office for Bohol used to be in Bohol. Now I have to come all the way down here to Panglao. But I took care of that, easy peasy. It was like maybe 20 minutes. There was only 4 other foreigners there doing theirs. You know, just by the numbers, you know, easy peasy. So now I think I will reward myself perhaps with some really great Mexican food at the place that I told you about in one of the previous videos. So that's the update for now, and I'll keep you posted.